So it's been a while. But hey, here, I'm back. Shush burning spice. So what's been going on with you guys? I've really just been in school. That's kind of what's taken up most of my time, but we're here to talk about, how do I even say their name? Doughael, right? Yeah, Doughael. If I'm wrong, that's because I'm copying the way Seltzer Cookie said it, okay? All right, so here he is. My bad. They're a healing middle, super epic. They behave more like Mystic Flower and Marshmallow Bunny combined than they do any other super epic, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So, okay, so here's their skill. Heals allies for a certain period of time and grants damage resist, debuff resist, and attack buffs. Okay, that's kind of like a standard buffer. Afterwards, Doughael's faith shines, healing allies, dealing damage to enemies. I doubt that's good. Pushing them back and inflicting sacred preachings. Upon using their skill, Doughael removes debuffs from targets with Disciple of the Abyss. Lastly, Doughael applies fervor and blessings of devotion, healing targets whenever they take damage over a certain period of time and granting them immunity to incapacitating effects. At the start of the battle, Doughael grants Disciple of the Abyss to the ally with the highest attack, excluding themselves, increasing the allies' attack and damage dampening. If this target is defeated, it will trigger selfless sacrifice, increasing Doughael's attack and defense. This buff will be applied to the next ally with the highest attack. If Doughael is defeated, Disciple of the Abyss will further increase the target's attack buff and speed up their healing rate. Doughael's cooldown decreases proportionally to their HP increase rate as of the start of the battle, and they're immune to incapacitating effects. So yeah, this is just a Mystic Flower and Marshmallow Bunny. So Concentrated Vow is going to be healing as the max HP. Really? Plus 2.2 of Doughael's max HP? Why is so much everything on max HP?
And they only just now decide to release HP resident toppings? Like, that just doesn't really make sense.
IMO skill issue.
Damage resist is 15%. That's standard stacks. Oh, never mind. Stacks up to twice, so it's up to 30%. Debuff resist can go up to 40%. Same amount, 15 seconds. Attack can go up to 32%, which is
getting a little crazy here.
Blessings of Devotion heals 20% of received damage over 10 seconds, capped at 25% of Doughael's max HP. Jeez. Fervor heals 1.2% of target's max HP. Damage is not going to be significant. It's probably the only thing that scales off of Doughael's attack, which is kind of funny. Sacred Preachings, damage minus 25%, attack. Oh, is that the debuff? Oh, so they give weakness. Okay. Movement speed minus 50%, which I don't really think it does anything other than PvE. Cooldown minus 1% per 4.0% max HP increase rate, capped at 20%. So we're going to have to try and get HP increase rate up to 80% at minimum, just by doing simple math there. Max HP self is 30%, and damage resist self is 30% as well. So yeah, that's insane. Okay, so now this is the Disciple of the Abyss is the buff. Like, it's the buff that's shaped like a fork. You can see it on Eternal Sugar. If you put it on Eternal Sugar in the arena, put a little image of it right here. Attack plus 7 and plus 15% when enhanced. Damage dampening is minus 22%. I think that's like damage resist, but not really damage resist. It's just with extra steps. The healing is 1.0% of Doughael's max HP every 10 seconds, every 5 seconds when enhanced. And selfless sacrifice is attack plus 25, defense plus 20, stacks up to 2 times. Jeez. What an insane skill for just a super epic. I think this skill could fit more of a beast. The fact that Doughael is more overpowered than Mystic Flower, like, where's Mystic Flower at? I gotta scroll all the way down. Hold on. The fact that that's...
Wow. Yeah.
All right, so now we're actually going to see what Doughael does in a real battle, like quote-unquote battle, because this is just 1430. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm actually going to explain what their build is right now. So going into their build, obviously, you could have seen HP coming any other day. It is going to be 6 HP, everything, all HP, and you're going to want 50% damage resist and 15% cooldown, so you can get that maximum. They have that 20% buff built in with the HP, but then you want the 35%, obviously. Even though I have 14.9, that's fine. If you want to get 15 and above, that's really good, but my toppings are really limiting me because I really don't have that good HP toppings. They're really limiting me down to 14.9, which really isn't the end of the world. It's just no big deal. And you do want to aim for 50% damage resist so you can actually max out the damage resist cap, because 65 and then it goes up to 95 with the 30% buff that Doughael does receive. This is the full build. Here are the toppings, like 25% on toppings, 9 cooldown on toppings, and just focus a lot on the HP stuff. You really only want 80%, but anything other is very, very good. See how mine is 1.1 million. It's not going to be that high, even though because mine's 3A, not 5A. Surprise, surprise. Here's my biscuit. I did 3 damage resist and 1 cooldown. That's because I just wanted to stack up on the damage resist, but you can also just do 2 cooldown, 2 damage resist, and just have a damage resist heart if your HP is as high as mine. 80% is the bare minimum, but if you aren't meeting these stats, like you need 15 cooldown, then you need 80 HP, then you need 50 DR. 50 DR is not like the highest priority, but it is really essential for Doughael's survival. End of that rant. Here are all the builds. Let's go over them again. Blah, blah, blah. You can screenshot if you need to. 4-second start doesn't really change. And all right, let's go right in. So I'm just gonna use Fire Spirit just as like an example. So, all right, here
is our turn you into ash.
you can see there's the buff. Blessing of Devotion. That's the buff that you want to be on your highest attack cookies.
Such is our purpose.
Okay. No Fire Spirit? Oh, I guess not. Here, also Disciple of the Abyss. That is the attack buff. You also want that to be on the highest attack cookie. And where's the what's it called? Crap. Hold on. Before this boss dies. It's called, oh, the boss is dead. It's called, oh yeah, Blessing of Devotion. Yeah, it's just the healing buff. So let's see, how much healing did Doughael do? 853k, but that's not much. I'm gonna pull up a screenshot right now. I'm gonna show you. I've had them do 60 million healing in the arena, which, speaking of the arena, an arena video might come soon. I don't know when, where, how, but it will come soon. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, that's pretty much everything I really need to say about Doughael, other than how OP Doughael is. Not even 500k power and survives longer than, let's say, a 2 million power Sea Fairy, which I know Dash Me power isn't everything, blah, 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 but it's still kind of funny. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys maybe, hard maybe, for an arena video. All right, adios.
Anywho, feel free, I guess, to subscribe to Dreakt for more pro videos.
Hey,